What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reading The Young Soldier and The Young Soldier 2. So we're going to start off with The Young Soldier. This story is about a 10-year-old boy who fought in the First and Second World War and is one of the most famous soldiers. Meet Josh. He is 10 and loves the army. When he heard about the war, he signed up. This is his story. This is Josh here. The Young Soldier by Liobe, illustrated by Liobe. Chapter 1, the beginning. When Josh read the newspaper, he read, "War. Hitler has declared war on Britain and we need all the help we can get. Call 099-2626 to help." So he sprung into action and called the number the paper said. Chapter 2, World War 1. At base, "Get to the trench!" shouted the drill sergeant. When Josh heard this, he saw a Messerschmitt fly over and ducked. Josh got his rifle out and shot at the German trench and killed 10 troops. After he was called to the commander's office and given a bravery award. That's him fighting there. That's the plane. That's a Messerschmitt, and that's him. After he came back and got in his tank and shot a bomb at the enemy and killed another 20 troops. After he had to fly a Spitfire over the German trench and drop a bomb, he killed 100 more men. By now he was a worldwide famous troop and awarded more than 10 medals. That's him with his medal. Chapter 3, World War 2. 4 years have passed now and Josh is 20. He is still part of the military. "Josh, another war has been announced. Get to the jeep," panicked the sergeant. So Josh got to the jeep and drove to the trench. Then they said he needs to sail to a beach. When Josh got there, some of his friends got killed and he got shot and sent to the medic bay. After he was there for a week, his friends came to see him and said, "One of our bases has been taken and your plane and tank taken." So he just got up and went to the commander's office and he said, "You need to go to a sniper tower." He met another troop when he was there, but boss came later and said, "I have a mission for you and you need to come with me." So he did. Then boss said, "Here's a tank. Shoot at the enemy." So he did and ended the war. So that's the sniper tower and that's the tank. Chapter 4. Chapter 4. No more war. After the war ended, Josh didn't know what to do, so he stayed in the army and his boss said, "Train these troops." So he did, and first it was fitness, so he showed them what to do. Next it was parachute training and he didn't know how to do it because he had never had to do it, and the troops made fun of him and he went to the boss's office and said, "I can't do this." So boss understood and told him to go for a rest at the end. That was The Young Soldier 1. I'm going to read The Young Soldier 2, and this one's like the sequel to it. So let's start. Introduction. If you read the last story, you might want to know what the rest. So here it is. If you didn't, then do. It's really good. Chapter 1. The alert. When Josh woke up, his boss stood there and said, "We need to fly to Afghanistan." So he said, "What about the base, boss? It will be fine." So they left. So they got on a plane and left. Chapter 2. War. That's the name, by the way, guys. When they arrived, the army boss had a meeting. Then it started. Josh first heard, "Get to the bunker!" So he did. In it was a very big gun, and he was asked to shoot it, and he shot down a whole base. That's him with his gun. Then he was called to the commander's office and told, "We need to rank you up." So he agreed to it and became sergeant. And then his friends came to party, and they had to fight. And then they had to fight again. There's him. Boogie! He's doing this dance move, guys. If you didn't know, I was just drawing that. Chapter 3: Going back. The flight back on the flight back, that they were told that there was a war and they needed to fight in it. So they jumped out of the plane. When they got there, a tank shot to the plane, and then the boss got hurt and sent to the medic bay. After a week, Boss fell very ill and said, "If these are our final words, then take my place." So he was very sad. Chapter 4: The End. By a miracle, the boss survived, but a gas attack. Boss and Josh survived. Chapter 4: No one left. Chapter 5: No one left. Josh and Boss were so sad when the whole team died. So that's them in their gas masks, and then that's the funeral for the whole team. That's it. And that's pages. Chapter 6. By some kind of miracle, everyone came back alive. The end. So that's everybody happy, and then the end. So guys, I hope you liked the stories that I've read to you today. If you did and you want to write your own, I would just suggest maybe kind of thinking what kind of story you want to do, and then just go with the flow a bit. And that's what I've done with The Young Soldier and The Young Soldier 2. They're both illustrated by me and both written by me. This one took an afternoon and probably out maybe 1 hour to complete, and then this one took the rest of the day to complete. So yeah, stories can take some time to write, and then if you look in this one, it's really thick, but after the ending here, I've still got